lightning, throw thunder in jail. That's bad. Only last week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick.
This is 30% when they face you. Chinkara has been very vocal and very keen. How do you think the first 4 rounds play out?
I think he's going to be in a lot of shock, to be honest. You know, he's got his hopes high and he's had good training camp, obviously. Everyone around him going, fuck, you're doing well, mate. You got this. So let's see. Hey? Let's see how hard he's been training. You know, I'm curious to see how good he thinks he is. So just getting that unification fight, you know, I feel like we're very, very close. A lot of people always putting in their 2 cents, or you should do this, do that. Bro, shut up. You know what I mean? This ain't their journey. You know, I fucking sacrificed so much to get here, and now I've got to rush it because someone else thinks it's fucking not time. Well, they forget about, what about the times I fucking driving home from sparring, you know, thinking, fuck, we're broke, like, is this even worth it? They haven't seen the fucking trenches, and now they want me to fucking change my whole story just because of what? They think it's time. Oh, please. You know, well, I've had this day ones from ages, so we're ready to ride this out and call ourselves undisputed soon.
And those are the words, the uncut, unfiltered words of Jai Opetaia. And based on what he said, you know, that's his response to the people that believe that he should go up and fight Kabayel, or go up and fight Moses Atoma, or go up and fight, you know, Mark McCauley, or, you know, all these heavyweights. And you heard what he had to say. And my counterpunch is, I have to agree, you know, don't rush anybody, especially when you have a game plan. You know what I mean? Like, have you seen them rush? Did you ever see people from Talk Sport or Seconds Out or whoever, you know, the people were that felt, you know, and I know a lot of those guys, you know, Simon Jordan and company, a lot of those guys felt that he should move up. And listening to what Jai said, he's kind of aggravated from that. Probably for one, they wouldn't let him speak his mind and, you know, say what he needed to say without trying to correct how he said it. That grinds my gears anyway, because I hate when people tell me, man, did you have to say it like that? I said it the way I wanted to say it. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. Cover your ears or whatever, right? So I understand that. So I know that's some of the people that he was responding to. Oh, yeah. He was responding to those cats because they, you know, feel that, hey, you know, he should go to heavyweight. But did you say that about Usyk? Did you say that? In fact, Usyk, I don't know. You shouldn't come up here. Oh, maybe they're rushing him too fast. How good will he be at heavyweight, right? They said he was rushing it. And that's after he'd done everything at cruiserweight. They didn't do that shit to Terrence Crawford, did they? No. So why do they want to rush Jai Opetaia? You know, and he's like, they ain't been in the trenches. They ain't him. And he's telling them, look, I have my own career. You know, I have my own game plan, and I plan to fulfill that game plan. You know, so one thing about Jai Opetaia, he has his mind made up, and I think they should respect his decision. And I think people that want Jai Opetaia to just move up, it would be different if he was 32 or 33 years of age. That's different. This man is 30 years old, right? Hell, how old was Alexander Usyk when he moved up? Shit, 35? He was a lot older than 30. Because he's 38 now. He'll be 39 soon. He was there since 2020. So what, he was 33 years of age? So listen, I'm with Jai Opetaia on this journey. You know, I think they should be more concerned. And I say they, you know who they are. They should be more concerned about the people that's ducking him, prolonging his progression at the weight class that he's at. How about the Zerto? How about the Badu Jacks? How about these guys that don't want no smoke? that wants 12 million to fight someone that's a nobody and all this, that, and the other. What's up with those guys? Why aren't they calling those guys out? Why aren't they bringing them on their show saying, hey, why aren't you fighting Jai Opetaia? He's the Ring Magazine. He's the WBO Intercontinental. He's that guy that's considered by a lot of people, big names. Like Jake Paul even said it himself. Jai Opetaia is the dude to beat at cruiserweight, not Zurdo Ramirez. Zurdo is a light heavyweight reject. Facts. That's why he wants to fight another light heavyweight like David Benavidez, because he thinks he has an edge. And I think his ass is going to get fried, refried, fucking cooked when he does fight David Benavidez, though, which it will be glorious to see. And hopefully David gives Jaya the opportunity and have a mega fight there if he wants to, if he cares for legacy. But, you heard him talk about Ben Whitaker, which only has 11 fucking fights. So who knows how good or how long he will stay at cruiserweight before seeing that it's a little bit too hot in that kitchen and he may need to get out, right? Because Jai's in that kitchen, right? So, no, I feel Jai Opetaia, and you can tell he's frustrated. And you know something? Somebody's ass is getting knocked out tomorrow. I will say this, though. It's to me, I have to congratulate Jai Opetaia for still staying focused on the task at hand. You know what I mean? Because there is a lot that people talk about, and there's a lot of people that they talk about and they discuss that's not even in front of Jai Opetaia. Sin Cara is an undefeated fighter, and I think he needs to worry about Sin Cara. I don't care how old he is. I think the older you are, especially being undefeated, I think that makes you more dangerous because you know you have nothing to lose. So, yeah, it's hard to just keep focusing on people that you know that are in your way. And also you got other people ducking you at the same time. So, I congratulate Jai Opetaia. He sounds heated to me. Hey, stay tuned in a few hours because we're going live for Jai Opetaia versus Sin Cara. Of course, please subscribe, like, and share. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.